I learned about the Saturday school about 3 years ago. I love teaching mathematics in the sense that I really want to help using my talent, because I think it's not something that is accessible for many children. So I decided to come and be part of the Saturday school. In a way, I see a lot of children struggling with mathematics, especially ethnic minority kids, especially from the black community. And so this is another way of giving back to the community to say we can help. So when I got in touch with the family here, I thought I could make that contribution myself, give a bit of my time to help for the child. We have a problem in the country in the sense that a lot of students, all students, kind of, they don't like doing complex subjects like mathematics and physics and chemistry, sciences particularly. Why? Because there is this general atmosphere that mathematics or any sciences are complex, they can't be done. I know it's probably one of the easiest subjects to do, that's mathematics, and it has a lot of opportunities once a child has done mathematics. So there are many different pathways to different professions. So in a way, I wanted to help as many as I possibly can. I've been teaching for about 25 years now. I do teach in mainstream schools. I teach whenever I have an opportunity. I teach my children. I've taught a lot of people who are now professionals, doctors, engineers, teachers. So I love teaching, but most importantly, I love helping, especially the youngsters who struggle with the subject. It's not a complex subject, but I think they need a bit of help to understand, and also give them the confidence that it can be done in order to open up different opportunities for them.
So what do you think are the benefits of a child coming to a Saturday school as opposed to just going to a mainstream school?
Okay, from my own perspective, when I'm teaching, my teaching style is different. Other teachers' teaching styles are different. I always create that environment where the child feels confident to ask me questions. How do you do this? It doesn't matter for me, this is me. It doesn't matter how many times a child asks me the question. I'll always answer it with a view that maybe she or he will understand what that is. Now, in a classroom environment, of course, it's different. You have targets, you only have a set number of minutes to teach in. And some kids, we all learn at different pace. Some kids will pick it up quicker, some kids will take a day or two, some may never pick it up. Yeah, until they've spoken to somebody who will say, yes, this is how it's done. So that's what I find. In the mainstream sort of education system, the child does not have that 5 minutes to themselves with the teacher to say, this is how you do it. Because maybe you're teaching Thursday. There are also other factors, behavior management issues in lessons where the teacher has literally no time to focus on one child.
So you're saying the child is benefiting from a smaller class size?
Yeah, exactly. So smaller class sizes mean that
and they get more one-to-one.
More time one-to-one.
Yeah.
The child can ask any questions, especially if they've been with you for 2 or 3 years, even a few months. They're that confident, young as they might be. They can ask, how do you do this? How do you do that? How is this done? And also, I get the opportunity to teach them, show them that you're learning this at this stage, but later on, this is where it's going to come in. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm teaching, for example, year 7 students, and if they're able, I'll say to them, look, this is what you're doing now. At GCSE, a question to do with, say, for example, indices will look like this. Yeah. And then at A level, this is where it comes in. another question will look like that. So that tiny piece of skill will be furthered into a more advanced stage. So I want to create that confidence that actually, if I can get it now, I will be able to use it in the future.
So are you teaching children certain types of mathematics a lot earlier than mainstream schools?
Yes. I don't focus on topics, I focus on skills. Yeah. If a child can divide, will look at problems, and depending on the child's ability, I want to stretch them as much as I can. This is my philosophy. When I'm teaching, I'm not teaching a kid in front of me. I'm not teaching a student in front of me. I'm teaching a doctor, an engineer. My child is doctor to be in years that I may be around or may be gone. That's who I'm teaching. So everyone in front of me is a doctor, an engineer, a professional, so a chef. And I'm teaching them the ratios, and I want them to understand, not just to pass the exams, but to understand the skills and further them, hopefully build into something more beneficial to them in lifetime. That's what I teach, and I give 100% when I'm teaching.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
I love teaching.
Beautiful.
Yes.